present our project work based on our project. The topic is utilization of geothermal energy for power generation. First of all, I would like to thank my honorable supervisor, Susmita Bush ma'am, for giving us the opportunity to work on this project. Then I would like to thank our honorable external sir for supporting us. So first, the goals. Our goals were to analyze the energy production rate, to check the efficiency of the system, to analyze the maintenance cost, and to analyze the installment cost of the project. So I will discuss about the geothermal system. I will give an introduction of it, and I will go through the classification, and the other parts will be covered by my fellow group members. So what is geothermal? What is geothermal system? Geothermal is basically the radioactive materials such as uranium. The geothermal system is usually occurred during the decay of radioactive material. These radioactive materials causes the rocks to collapse into magma, and this magma and this magma layer is extremely hot. Here you can see in this picture, we have shown according to the depth of the earth, beneath the earth, the rising temperature. If we go about 4 to 5 kilometers under the earth in Bangladesh, we will approximately get 100 to 110 degrees Celsius of temperature. Geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is produced using a geothermal power plant. Geothermal power plant basically do the earth core is already hot, and near the earth core there is reserve of hot water. The hot water is steamed, and it is so hot that it comes upward to the earth surface. Here you can see in this picture. Now the classification. There are 3 types of geothermal power plants: dry steam power plants, binary steam power plants, and the flash steam power plant. Dry steam power plant is the most basic type of geothermal power plant, where we use directly the steam to come upward through a pipe, and the pipe is directed to a turbine. Thus, the hot steam rotates the turbine, and the turbine is connected to a generator. The generator is connected to a load. That's how electricity is generated. Here you can see the diagram of binary steam power plant. In this system, it operates within 82 to 150 degrees Celsius. It is really suitable for Bangladesh, as the temperature of underground temperature of Bangladesh is really low. So this type of system will be really efficient for Bangladesh. In this system, we use 2 types of fluid. One is water, and another working fluid is refrigerant, which has or such kind of fluid which has really low boiling point. So firstly, the heated water is pumped through the pipe, and it is directed to a heat exchanger. This is a heat exchanger. In this heat exchanger, we can see the hot water is going through this panel, and the working fluid is vaporized, and the fluid is connected to the generator, connected to the turbine, and the turbine is connected to the generator. That's how the electricity is produced in this system. Now, finally, the flash steam power plant. In this system, the water vapor. In this system, we used where the underground heat is more than 180 degrees Celsius. There, this system is suitable. In this system, the steamed water, very hot water, is pumped through the pipe and the water is going upward within its own pressure. As the water is coming from the deep underground to the upward direction, the pressure is really low. Pressure gradually decreases. This certain decrease of pressure causes the hot water, some of the hot water to convert into steam, and this steam is separated using special methodology, and the steam is directed to the turbine, and the turbine is connected to generator. The generator is connected to the load.
What is the special methodology that you are talking about?
The binary steam power plant.
And you are talking that it is using special methodology to convert it, right? So can you explain this system again?
This one, yes, sir. Sir, when the hot water, when the very hot water deep under the ground is really pressurized, when it comes upward, it decreases its pressure. For the decrement of its pressure, it produces some steam. And here you can see there is a really narrow hole where the steam is going. There is a narrow hole. There is a scope of going the steam, only the steam to this direction. Then only the steam is directed to the turbine, and the turbine is connected to the generator. Rest of the portion will be told by my fellow group members. Thank you.
Now I am going to tell about the why we prefer the renewable energy. We know the renewable energy, which is depend on renewable resources, and next step. Some limitations of the renewable energy, like solar, wind, hydro, biomass, and the biogas. The solar wind, we know that which is produced from sunlight, but it can produce without the sunlight. So during the night, it can produce anything, and it's produced during the time of cloud cover. The wind, which is produced by wind turbine, which is produced wind to rotate the turbine. So it's really suited for the particular region, like coastal area, and it's never predicted. And in the recent decades, we know that natural disasters are really into our coastal area, so it's really so wind turbine is hydropower plant, which is hydropower. The limitation of the hydropower plant is divert the natural water flow and effects on the agriculture by the dam's water is collecting from the water of dam is collecting from the river, which hazard the water flow of the river. The biomass system is inefficient compared to fossil fuel, like biodiesel is biomass. The biodiesel from the biomass is ethanol, which is inefficient compared to the gasoline. And the biomass is harmful to the environment because though the waste of the human or the animal is reducing the carbon dioxide, but it increases the ethanol, which is also hazard to the ozone level. Here is the analysis of the implemented in Bangladesh according to 2015. Solar is 194 megawatt, wind is 1.9 megawatt, and the hybrid is 230 megawatt, which is not efficient for our country to divert the fossil fuel system into renewable energy. Now I'm going to talk about the geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is really sustainable and high production rate, and it's significant cost saving, eco-friendly. As my member was saying, how you define that it has a high production? So we have the data of this geothermal system according to other countries.
Do you have any data reviews?
According to the geothermal geothermal energy production rate of 2015, Indonesia produces near about 4,000 megawatt. United States almost 1,000 megawatts, and Kenya is producing 1,000 megawatts. So it's really indicate us to produce the high energy.
Have you compared what this of power?
Yes. According to the data of 2010, the geothermal map, which universal that within 3 kilometers deep down, we will get 110 degrees Celsius. So we know the three system of the geothermal system: dry steam, binary steam, and flat steam. So we prefer binary steam because its temperature range is near to 82 degree to 150 degrees Celsius. So within this temperature, we can produce binary steam power plant. So which is increase our power production, and if it's home ground project, though it's home ground, it will available the job facilities there. Job facilities there for our country.
By the necessitating this kind of power plant. Next. Can you go back to the previous slide? Previous one. Significant cost saving. Can you explain this advantage?
Significant cost saving because we need no fuel. Like once we install this, it will go through the ranking cycle system. So we just need to install that. We need no fuel and less maintenance.
So what is the cost? What is the cost of your project and how much energy can you produce?
It costs near about, according to the studies, it costs $3,400 per kilowatt hour, and it will depend so many other things like there's information per kilowatt hour.
Hour. What is the energy that is producing? For that particular amount of dollar. You are still you are investing that $3,400, right? And you are producing what is the amount of the
What is
product?
the outcome of
What is the
your
outcome of the
Sir,
approximate energy generation?
sir, according to Bangladesh, we need some research to do this. Our calculate the outcome. We need some other.
how can you say that is a significant cost saving without knowing what is the amount of power that you are producing? If you don't know that, so how can you say that it's a cost saving project?
Because sir, it just we install it, we need no maintenance cost. And in other countries,
If we use another type of other power plants, we need certain amount of fuel costing, fuel transportation cost. But this system doesn't need any sort of fuel, as it is underground.
You need no fuel cost.
No fuel cost.
You are saying that $3,400 invest for per kilowatt hour.
Sir, that approximation was done for US. Not as Bangladesh, we haven't implemented a geothermal system yet. We cannot assume the amount which will be needed for our country. But that approximation was done for USA. They are spending.
You have done
This one, sir, this one is a prototype of that model, but this one doesn't
So what
produce.
is the cost of your project, equipment project?
This project costed 8,000.
because what is the outcome? What is the outcome?
Sir, outcome voltage was 1.5 volt.
1.5
I mean, you should find, very small. And what is the
And sir,
the cost is 8,000.
but the
they
thing
come
is that
and
what
you
is
will charge
the
a
very
battery,
small,
yes.
you know, so that actual part will have a very big boiler.
So actually this
Sir, this basically depends on the. We are proposing the binary steam power plant system, which requires 82 degrees Celsius temperature. That has two type of fluid. One is the hot water and the another is certain type of fluid that has lower boiling point.
Refrigerator.
But in this prototype, we couldn't use that heat exchanger or fluid. That will cost us more. And the heat exchanger is not available in
So,
Bangladesh.
in that means we can say that the installation cost will be higher,
Installation
but the maintenance
Maintenance cost
or
is
the
still
non-cost
really
is
low.
lower than the other costs,
Yes,
right?
please.
So you have to find the optimized way,
Optimistic.
or the output or the whole project should be an optimized project,
Optimization of the
right?
whole project.
Yes.
Oh, right. So significant cost saving is not actually totally applicable for your implement project, right? That's what I would like. So I think we have to discuss about this.
So here is our desired model, which is binary power plant system. Here is the extraction well. We extract the water from the deep down, and it goes to the heat exchanger. We will use the tube and heat exchanger. There is the tube we connected to the steam turbine, and the shell will flow the water from heat exchanger to intake flow. Now the heat exchanger, the tube shell, in the tube shell we will use the secondary binary fluid, which is each boiling point is near about 25 degrees Celsius, which is very low. So it will flow through the turbine, which will help to rotate the blades of the turbine, and it will go through the condenser and here the venting cycle.
So what is the purpose of using reduction well?
So we are extracting from the deep down of the water. So we use any because it will not affect the water level, the deep down. We are just using the heat of the water by the heat exchanger.
I mean, the steam will come out from that, right?
Okay, so
And you have skipped that heat exchanger part here, right? As you have got the refrigerator or that fluid. Right.
so how can you produce the starting torque of the generator?
Starting with, according to our country, we are getting 110 degrees Celsius. So,
No, Sir is asking about the torque.
so we are using kind of nozzle here. When our desired pressure will reach there, we will open the system and it will go through the blades and
My question is, how can you how you are producing the starting torque for the generator?
For the, I mean, in other sense, the input for the generator.
The input for the generator. Obviously, you must apply a torque to run the generator, right?
You have to
Do
give
you
some
know that
input to the
giving a torque
generator
around the
as a
generator?
result you get the electrical
How
output, right?
you are producing that torque?
The pressure is
Which one is the input side?
pressure is steam is related to the turbine. This steam is responsible for the rotation of the turbine, and the turbine is connected to the generator. So the generator also rotates. It gets the torque.
So what is the output of the generator? What is the output of the generator?
It was added in the next slides.
and my color is
Here is our prototype model, block diagram of our prototype model. This is our input pipe and this is our output pipe. We input water through this pipe and this is our heater. This representing the underground heat system. When the water generates steam flows through this pipe. We have decoupled the input pipe and the output pipe so that the pressure it generates more pressure. The steam goes through the turbine. The turbine is connected with the generator and it's produce electricity.
No, no, you just answer it in a very simple form. What is the difference between the model, I mean, the design? Which part you have
This was your
not
desired model.
used or you not
So
used in
you
your
couldn't use some of the part of your
project?
desired model. So you have given a prototype model of this, right? So why, what was the limitations of these windows? Why couldn't you use the desired model?
You have already answered.
Sir, we could not use the heat exchanger because
Go to the prototype ones. Go to the prototype ones. Now explain.
this is our input. This is our
I'm asking the question, what is the, why couldn't, why there is a difference between the prototype and the design model? That is it. Wait.
sir. We could not use the heat exchanger, sir. Here.
Why didn't you use the heat exchanger? Why
Sir,
didn't you use that?
we use that to
Why didn't you use that?
because we needed some.
You?
Sir, in our country, heat exchanger is not available. That's why.
Exchanger not
Sir,
available.
heat exchanger, the size of
Not
heat exchanger is not available.
So you could buy it from somewhere else.
But the size of the heat exchanger is really big for the prototype.
The cost of it. Do you know what is the cost of it? That is only the difference.
This is the working procedure of our prototype model. This is our input pipe. This is our output pipe. We first input water in this pipe and then seal it with a screw. Then the heater started to heat up the water. Then the steam generates. Then steam we coupled this output and input pipe to create more pressure. The steam goes through the output pipe through the whole system. The whole time the nozzle is switched off by a polyvalve. When it creates enough pressure, we open up the polyvalve. The steam goes through the nozzle and the turbine starts to run. The turbine is connected with a DC generator and it generates this.
I've already seen those things in your book. Next.
Does it purpose?
Only of these expressions. See the material part.
The restraint does not.
Hello everyone, I'm Hasibul Islam here. I'm going to talk about the result part, where you can see that the time section, the voltage, the current, and the speed, and the power. The power is the current power. From the VI curve, the curve is decreasing gradually because it's the decrement of the increasing of the time. Now we can see the when the time is 5 seconds, the voltage is 1.62 and the current is 59.7. The 15 and 20 seconds is 1.55 and 1.32. The current is 48.8 and 43.1. The 30 and 60 seconds is 0.99, 0.22, and the current is 32.5 and 5.9. From the time versus speed curve, the time all of a sudden is gradually decreasing because of when 5 to 15 seconds, is decreasing because of the increment of time. When it is decreasing, it's 20 seconds, it's decreasing 59.7, 48.8 to directly the speed is 28.4. Because of the from our project, it's all of a sudden decreasing of the due to lack of the steam. When the steam goes out, the pipe is become lack of the steam. So that's why it's drastically decreasing. For the future work, we are using our miniature design form. So there must be some improvement. The first one is if we design the bigger pipe, so it can hold more water. So we can produce more energy and more pressure. The second thing is in our design we use brushless DC motor, but we can use also stepper motor, which is multiple coil and it's gradually in a phase system and it's run one at a time. The third is
using the brushless DC motor.
so brushless DC motor is
I have been seen in brushless DC motor. I have seen DC generator.
so DC generator. And third is our project for improvement. We can use some other technologies. And the last point is, if you want, we can use a buck boost converter. Basically, buck boost converter is DC to DC converter, but its output voltage is not greater or not lesser than the input voltage magnitude. There is our reference part. If you have any question.